Hi, I hope you're enjoying your meal so far. I'd like to take this opportunity to invite the best man up here, Mr. John Koo.
Yeah, John!
Oh, thank you. Not too bad.
This will help as well.
Hello. Thanks everyone. We're all gathered here tonight amongst family and friends, beautiful location by the Sydney Harbour, to celebrate a love story of Matthew and Shirley. But you know, just to hold on things, celebrating that love story, for the next 7 minutes, I'd like to tell you all about a different love story. One, about a smart, handsome, caring, and all-round top guy, and another one who just got married. Ladies and gents, uncles and aunties, for all of you who don't know me, my name is John, and it was my honour today to stand next to Matthew on what is probably the happiest day of his life. So thanks Matthew for asking me to be with us. Matt and I first crossed paths 22 September 1999 at a meeting at the high school that we were going to go to. And the kids who attended this meeting were there to attend the high school as a specialist course of maths and science. In other words, smart kids. I told you I was smart, right? As a kid going to a high school, not knowing anyone, I was pretty nervous. And I looked around the room and I saw Matthew. We never said anything to each other, but I thought, yeah, I reckon I'm going to be friends with him. Yeah. But unfortunately, this love story wasn't a two-way connection at first. You know? There was another overweight Asian kid who made funny noises at the meeting. And Matt thought that was me. I mean, I don't really know why. Anyway, 5 months on, high school started. And there, between me, my fellow groomsmen, Wen and Matt, we became very close friends, you know. I guess a couple of memories that I'd like to share with you throughout this period, you know, that really defined Matt as, you know, the great friend that he is. There was one day at lunchtime we were playing soccer. I think it was year 10s versus year 9s, us being in year 10s. And there was a year 9 kid that we referred to as Pig Boy. And I don't know what Wen did, but he did something, but it made Pig Boy decide to pull out a butter knife that he stole from home economics to threaten Wen. And as brave as Matt was, he jumped out and with a few choice words, diffused the situation and saved Wen's life. Yeah. Okay, and that's why Wen's here today. I guess the second memory was more of a daily occurrence. You know, for 5 years, Mrs. Tan made Matthew an egg sandwich for lunch. But this wasn't just any egg sandwich, this was baked with homemade bread every day. And, you know, Matt's a fussy eater, he didn't eat his crusts, but he would pass them to me to eat, so thanks Matt, I really appreciate that. Fast forward 5 years on, the year was 2001 and we embarked on uni. Me and Matt both studied engineering and commerce. Not much different to high school, another course, maths and science with a whole bunch of smart kids. You know, and then instead of giving me the crust of his sandwich, Matt was always quickly to spot me $5 so I could buy chips at the cafeteria to feed my ongoing hunger. You know, among that, great study buddy, a basketball teammate, and always a confidant for me when times were tough. But there was one memory that stuck out most throughout our uni period. There was one night where Maddie and some unnamed friends decided it'd be a good idea to take a bottle of whiskey down to the beach. Me, the responsible designated driver, in my newish $24,000 Toyota Celica, drove a pretty intoxicated Maddie home. Now this car, you know, I cleaned it every day. As an Asian kid, you know, it was probably my only way to try and get girls and stuff. And Matt thought it'd be a good idea to vomit all over my front door. We got to his house. Mr. Tan came outside. Matt came back outside with a pot of water and a cloth, and he started cleaning my front door. And I don't think Mr. Tan looked too happy, so as a friend I thought I'd let that one slide. Soon after we finished uni, you know, times went by. Cramming for exams, handing in assignments last minute, getting copies binded 5 minutes before they were due. Lots of girls. Lots and lots of girls. I'm kidding, Shirley. And Shirley, kidding too. But as things would have it, Maddie moved over to Sydney, and it was pretty sad at that point in time. But as fate would have it, I ended up moving over 3 years later. I guess it was really in these 3 years that Maddie and I got really close. Matt helped me a lot in these 3 years.
This is on YouTube.
Okay. For those of you who don't know, Matt took me into his house, under his roof. It was a pretty tough time for me personally, and he did put up with my dirty undies, my general untidiness, and my apparent loud snoring. And I still wasn't that kid who made loud noises in that year at me. Oh, wrong page. Enter Shirley. I remember the first day that Shirley came into Maddie's life. Maddie came home from work, pretty excited. He goes, "Oh, good. There's this really attractive young girl who just started at my workplace." And the way he described to me, bucking the Asian trend, she had big, beautiful eyes. I don't know how to say this, but she was well acidated. That was Maddie who said that. I think from this point in time, Maddie started to fall for Shirley, but it was tough going at first. For those of you who don't know, Maddie and his sister Phoebe are exceptionally close. Maddie's dream girl, up until probably today, is a girl who'd be just like his sister. I mean, Phoebe cooked great Christmas lunches, but, you know, Shirley on her own right was beautiful, was smart, and turned out to be a great life companion. So, in this time, Maddie would use my Facebook account to stalk Shirley's profile. And I'm pretty sure Shirley Wren turned up in my Google history search quite a few times. A while later, I got back on my 2 feet and I moved out. And from this point in time, things kind of accelerated. When I went to visit Maddie's house, there was always a pair of female shoes at the front door. You know, so no doubt Shirley had been there. And I guess slowly over time, the dirty undies, the stained toilets, and the empty cupboards were replaced with a bit more of a feminine touch. An ugly, ugly dog called Mimi, which what can only be described as a white rat by some friends in Perth, and some other female decorations. But I guess what really sealed the deal was a night at dinner at Golden Century, just over in Chinatown. Here Shirley first really opened up to me and started to speak to me. And to my amazement, her English was fluent. What I learned was the result of watching the whole box set of Sex and the City and the preparation of the movie. And from what I hear, Maddie sat through the entire box set and even took it to the movie. So that's not love. What is? I don't know. But on top of that, and this almost made me choke on my duck bone, but I saw Maddie reach his chopsticks out to the plate of gailan and take a vegetable. Now, for 27 years, Mrs. Tan could not even stop him from picking out his peas from his fried rice. So, you know, as that piece of gailan went into his mouth, chewed, swallowed, and not regurgitated, I knew that this was love. And there for me, my love story ended, but another one was blossoming. And as we all gather here today, I'd like to raise a toast to the first of many chapters, Matthew and Shirley Tan. Cheers. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, John, for a lovely speech. We'll check back in later, but enjoy your meal.